Hey guys, welcome back to the LDM Show. Happy Thursday.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It was a lovely week too. Good
Yeah,
Thursday.
was it?
Yeah.
I wasn't even in New York, so.
Oh, see that? That was lovely then. If you're not in New York, then you're good. You're good to go. You
Yeah,
know?
I ended up taking a spontaneous trip to Virginia to visit my aunt. And this morning I drove back and I actually got fake arrested. Because, like,
Fake arrested. How you get fake arrested?
okay, so they pulled me over for speeding. And then I'm not a U.S. federal citizen, so therefore they have no authority over me. So they got upset and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna tow your car because you don't have insurance and your plates are expired." And I'm like, "You guys are so annoying because you don't need it to travel. You only need it if you're driving a commercial vehicle, whatever."
Mm.
So they were like, "Oh, if you don't get out the car, we're gonna just take you out." So they took me out. They put me
Oh
in
my
cuffs.
God.
They put me behind in the back seat, and then they towed my car, and then they brought me to the precinct. But I was never arrested. They just wanted me out the car so they could tow it, and then they towed my car, and I went and picked it up, and then the tow truck drove me like 100 miles closer because this was in Delaware
Oh my
that all
God.
this happened, and then I drove home from there. So that's how my morning went.
Oh my God. Maybe you should have stood in New York. Hey Rosa, how's it going? Um, yeah, maybe I think you should have. Because that is crazy to go through
Yeah.
all that.
But it's okay because things happen for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. I remember us going when the damn mechanic messed up our motor.
Uh oh.
I put a new transmission in. The guy didn't put no oil, no transmission oil, no motor oil. When he put a new transmission in, I kept
Genius.
telling him that it sounds like there's a problem, and it sounds like the engine is running too high, like he has it too high. Oh no no no, it's good like that. Don't worry about it. I said no, I'm gonna bring it back. So he said, well, bring it back Monday. So I said, all right, good, because I'm going to PA and then I'll come back. I made it from New York to across the George Washington Bridge.
Yeah.
Between the thing
I.
started smoking and
Oh
everything.
my God, your poor car.
So we had it since we were like no matter of fact no we passed we were like in the middle of New Jersey. So I said, freak it, I'm going toward PA. So I had it towed to PA. I'm like in the tow truck. And then we stood waiting for hours for the tow truck.
Yeah, I got
So,
lucky as hell. The tow truck said an hour. He came in like 20 minutes. And he was so nice too. Some guy from Delaware.
oh
Like
my
people out there
God,
really are nicer, but not the cops.
not the cops, not the cops. Some of them, yeah, especially the state troopers. They
Yo,
have a high complex.
they be so angry for no reason.
But today we're gonna speak about topics of when do you stop breastfeeding. We're gonna get to a couple more topics, and speaking of cops, we're gonna show a video about what a 911 caller really wants to say. This is part
Interesting.
of our comedy skits that we're doing for TikTok and for everything else. But
Yeah, they're pretty fun guys, and
yeah,
they're all like, what is it called? I had a brain fart right now. We're doing improv,
improv.
so it's not scripted. We're
Yep.
literally just going off a whim.
And then we're doing a heck of a good job on Roku with it. People are loving it. So I'm like, okay. I only put two of them. I put the Hoodson and this one, and then I put another one that I did about if you have a hype bro, and
Yeah.
then I put the Christian one, and it's going crazy. So we're gonna keep on doing a couple of them if you like it. If you have not seen it, you will see it today. And also, we're gonna probably try to give out 2 tickets to the LDM Music Awards.
Ooh, sounds
So
like
that's
fun.
that's something that we're gonna be doing. I'm just texting here. When do you stop breastfeeding? I don't know, but
I've never breastfed, so.
I'm telling you, right? But we're gonna get to that funny clip
Wait,
real quick, I
did
guess.
did you breastfeed Raiden?
For a little bit, he didn't like latch on. He didn't like it, so you can't force a kid if they don't like it, right?
So Rhea and you breastfed him.
Well, Rhea gave me the bottle, and I had to breastfeed the milk, the breast milk.
That
You know,
don't count.
that don't count. That don't count. But what's going on in the news today? Well, nothing really.
I don't
Oh,
know.
the monopox. the monopox, the monkeypox.
Ah, the lovely monkeypox. I know a few things about that actually.
No, but one thing that I keep hearing people saying, and I heard it on the Latino Reader Show yesterday,
What?
that they're running out of vaccines. So people, I want to tell you guys, stop, read between lines, please. When the COVID happened, thousands of, tens of thousands of people were getting it. They came out with the vaccine enough for 10,000 people. They didn't run out. 10,000 people.
They
There's
were
only
literally
about,
giving it away for free.
yeah, there's only about a couple of hundreds. And you're going to tell me you ran out of vaccine for a couple of hundreds.
Yeah,
And
that's
people running,
all
oh my
bullshit.
God, I got to run and get mine. I got to sign up. Go ahead, sign up that paper. Matter of fact, give them your social, give them your passwords, because that's basically what they're doing. They're tracking everything. So you put everything down, they're going to know everything about you. So what?
And you become their property.
Right. But it's like you cannot run out of vaccine for something that is not too much of.
That's true.
So by the time one person gets it, you should be having like at least 6 or 7 vaccines already made. You know what I mean? Because it's not a thing that's going around like crazy. It's only a couple, like they said about almost 1,000, I think, got it. So if only 1,000 got it in what, 6 or 7 months, how you ran out of vaccines? And people going crazy talking about, yeah, oh my God, please people, read, do your math. Not the long version, do the short version. 6 months, about 1,000 to 2,000 people run out of vaccines. Can't happen.
Yeah, it don't add
Come on.
up. No, but honestly, guys, I say look up monkeypox and then look up melanoma while you're at it, and tell me how similar they look.
So, I don't know. Listen, but that's what's in the news so far. Finally, they're going to start pushing in New York City, pushing the fake plates.
Okay.
They're trying to get rid of these fake plates because there's a lot of them that's doing crimes with the fake plates. But I don't think it's the crime that they're worrying about. You know what they're
It's
worrying
the
about?
registration money.
Nope.
What?
The tolls.
Oh yeah, that too.
The
Easy
toll.
pass, the registration.
Because they go through the
all
tolls, they're
that.
going to take that license plate. Who are you charging?
Nobody.
That license plate is not attached to anyone. So that's why I'm thinking you're not worrying about no crime. You're not worrying about the insurance if they hit someone and this and that. They've been hitting people. They've been doing crimes, and y'all have not done nothing. But ever since they were complaining about the tolls going back down because people were complaining about the tolls being high, now they want to do something about these license plates.
Interesting.
So that's the only reason that
know
they want
what?
to do something.
I don't understand what the tolls even go towards. Because the bridges still look the same. The George Washington Bridge,
Well,
especially, if you ever drove under
They
that
needed
building.
they needed the new tolls because Dumb before he left, he made his own bridge with his name.
Oh yeah,
The other mayor before him made a bridge, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the money's going. Like they're putting stuff under their name.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even going towards what the hell you're paying for. Literally, if you drive under the George Washington Bridge, it's crumbling. That's not safe. And you want to charge $16 each way? How does
Yeah.
that make sense? How?
Let me see something.
The hundreds of freaking cars that go through that bridge every single day, and it still looks like that? Get out of here.
Yeah, Rosa, Facebook's been acting up, so you probably have to refresh your page because it's not frozen on our section. We're moving, and I'm watching it on my phone and on my computer. So we're not frozen. But thank you. Hey, Javier, how's it going, man?
Hey, Javier.
Honestly, if you think about it, I sat and I watched these cars going through. Like I'm counting. I was going slow before I get to the toll, and I'm like, goodness gracious! By the time I got to the toll, which was 2 minutes, because I can watch it, I counted about 20 to 30 cars.
Yeah.
And that was the ones that I could
Less
count.
than 2
You know what I'm saying?
minutes.
Because
Everybody's
there's
flying.
too many passing by so quick.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me at $8 or $7, whatever it is, to go to Brooklyn, those 20 right there, you're making easily 80 to 160 bucks, right?
In 2 minutes.
So and probably even more because, like I said, I couldn't count those cars. So how is it that you don't have money for the bridges or the highways? Come on, be for real, people. They don't need to have these prices so way up. You know what I'm saying?
You know
three
what?
dollars a piece. If PA can do it,
Yeah.
California can do it. All these places can do it with $1 tolls, $3 tolls, and they haven't really gone up. Like I went to PA and I was like, wow, $3 now. Before y'all were like two,
You
but it's
know
still
what it
three
is?
dollars.
Is
It's
that
not.
so many people travel to New York from out of state. So they're trying to get everybody. They're like, "Oh, y'all want to come here? You got to pay."
Yeah,
Like
they think they
it's the only way
real.
in and out.
They think they real slick, and that needs to stop. Like
No, but you know what's even crazier? That if you really read the Constitution, we're all guaranteed the freedom of travel.
right.
And freedom means like you can travel and you don't have nothing hindering your traveling. So why are we getting charged tolls in the first place?
Well, it's called freedom to do whatever they tell you to do. That's the freedom. You know.
I mean, that's only if you're under their authority.
Yeah. No se oye. Rosa really having problems with her internet. First it's frozen, now she doesn't hear nothing, and I see everything moving here. So maybe you need to get out of Optimum
Facebook.
and maybe go to Verizon because I got Optimum in my house, and the Wi-Fi keeps dropping, the internet keeps dropping, and they keep coming 3 times already. And they was like, "Oh, the problem is outside." If you know the problem is outside, why is it still happening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One first said the problem was in the wall. The other guy came the next week was like, "No, I think it's a problem in your box." Then the next one said, "No, it's the problem outside. I know they probably told you the wall or this." And I'm like, "Well, you got all this like perfect, time
Yeah.
out." Now the next guy was like, "Nah, it's the satellite that has nothing to do with you." You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna look for so many excuses, but not been fixed it. So maybe go to Verizon. I don't know. We have Verizon in the studio, my grandmother's, and we don't have that problem. So maybe I'm gonna have to shoot. But anyway, uh, Rosa said what? Mundo. I don't know, something that way. I guess we were talking about. So I'm sorry about it, but sometimes when you guys comment, we're already like 30 seconds to a
Oh
minute,
yeah.
pass,
That's
and we
true.
forgot what the heck we just said. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about, since we're talking about cops and everything, I want to show you a funny clip. Hopefully you guys like it. It's about what a 911 caller really want to tell someone, you know? So here it goes. Enjoy. We'll be right back. 911, what's your emergency?
Hello? I think someone just broke into my house. I heard a really loud smash downstairs, and I'm home alone, and
Wait. First of all, calm down, woman. Goodness gracious. Calm down. Calm
Okay.
down. Where you at?
I'm in my house.
Okay.
In the,
So
I'm
someone broke in.
hiding in
So
my
you
closet
can
right
can
now.
I speak, woman? Somebody broke in your house. That's what you're trying to say?
Yes, they're in my house.
Okay.
I hear them.
So
I hear them moving
you
things
want to
around
go somewhere to
downstairs.
hide? Are you hiding now?
I'm in my
And
closet.
please don't tell me you're in the closet, woman.
I'm in my closet.
Holy crap! You don't watch movies?
What? What does that have to do with right now?
Horror movies. The first place they're gonna check is the closet, girl.
No, I locked the door. They shouldn't even come in here. But
Oh
I'm
my!
just really scared.
Let me
and I
guess.
need
You got one
someone.
of those regular locks on the door. Oh my God! They're gonna smash the door down. Talk about here's Johnny.
What?
Oh my God!
No. I need you guys to come right now before
right.
any of that even happens.
So what's the address?
The address is 143-762.
For someone that's scared, you're going mad slow. Let's go.
Raiden Lane.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Oh wow! You want good news or bad news first? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was a little small clip of really what a 911 caller wants to say. So watch it. It's on our page, on our YouTube page as well as on Roku TV, so you can watch the whole clip. We posted it up on the LDM Show.
Yeah, it's on YouTube as well.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, so check it out with the whole clip. But that thing was so funny because I got home and I'm looking at the video. I'm like, wow, did we do all that? She would said, I paid out myself. I was like, that's nurse's problem. That's not my problem. So again, improv comedy. Not that many people are doing it, so we're doing it, and it's so
True.
far 2 of them. It is working out good. We got a couple more to go, but we got more good news before we hit the topic. We are having our new. Did I put the right one?
Our new.
Oh, podcast. Sorry, we have a new podcast coming out and stuff like that. So,
Ooh, what
we have
new
to watch out.
podcast?
But we did a change to one podcast, and I'm going to show you guys a change that we are doing to this new podcast. Here we go.
The best radio station in the world. Is right here, right now.
LDM Radio.
Surprise!
All right. Well, if you didn't catch that, After Dark now is only going to be hosted by
Hi.
Alyssa Luce, Sanchez Luce, whatever you want to go by.
Alyssa Luce.
Right. But that's LDM production podcast. We're allowing her to host it her way. She didn't know. That's why she's like, what?
Yeah. Surprise!
Surprise for her and for everyone else.
Oh, I'm
So
excited. I'm gonna come out with y'all with so much stuff.
there we go. And again, it's a podcast. So that means you have to listen. It's on the radio. So check that out and see how things are going. Javier said, oh, I guess this skit was great. Thank you, Javier.
Thank you.
Yeah, watch the skit. It was so funny that I got a couple of my friends called me and they was like, "You're the dumbest person I ever seen in my life." He was like, "It's so funny because I could imagine a 911 caller doing
Yeah.
that because we do call 911 for stupid things, thinking that they can help us.
That's true.
They can't do anything but call the cops. And if the cops get there late, they get there late. So they're supposed to be calming you down. Don't worry, the cops are coming. When? Because the guy is down the stairs. They're only going to take 1 minute to get up there. If the cop is not coming in 20 seconds, do not, patronize me and say I'm going to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the 911 caller does. They patronize a lot of the people so to make them feel comfortable. And they be like, at least he died comfortable.
Oh hell no.
But listen, that's how it goes. You just relax, But
Especially in New York, man. They don't give no cares.
no, you could imagine, a ghetto person in the 911. That's why ghetto people don't be on 911. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because they be caught. They'll probably get into a whole big conversation too. Be like, girl, what? Oh, there's someone in the house. I was just doing my hair. You were doing your hair? What type of weed you were using? Now, you know what I'm saying? They'll start talking about weed, makeup. They forgot everything that the guy is about to kill her and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, maybe that's a funny skit that we would probably do. I don't know. But if you got ideas for skits that you want us to do, shoot us out. We have a couple of them on my book that we are going to come out with. So we're going to try to do at least one a week, and have you guys have fun with that. So those are great things to think about, when you're out there. We're going to do comedy of stuff that you probably thought about, but you were like, nah, it can't happen. Down to GPSs, everything that we have coming. So I hope you enjoy. But thank you, Javier, and everybody else that watched it on Roku TV and everything else. So let's get into the one topic I wanted to speak about, and that is,
We ready.
what age do you stop breastfeeding a kid? See, because Latin people, they don't even know what age to stop the kids in the strollers.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
kids in the bed too.
They be dragging their feet on the stroller, and they still, if the kid can get in and out of the stroller and stuff, by themselves,
Yeah,
push the stroller by
it's
themselves.
time for them to
it's
walk.
Time to probably get out. But Javier said congratulations.
Thank you.
So, and again, Javier is saying congratulations because she is having her own podcast here on the LDM radio. So check her out. But how long do you stop breastfeeding?
Honestly, I personally believe that if you're a healthy mother, you should breastfeed as long as you are producing milk. I feel like that's fair.
I guess.
Because, like, when your baby is born, it needs all its nutritional value from the mother. That's what it was growing from, you know?
Right.
It's literally growing inside you. So it needs your nutrition. It needs your biochemicals. It needs your, like, to build that good bacteria in its body, to build an immune system, to be healthy. So why wouldn't you want your child to be healthy?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm thinking as a human that I be seeing teeth. Maybe when the kids has teeth and start biting you, you need to stop.
Well, that's if the kid's a biter, yeah.
I'm saying, you got teeth mark all over the place.
No, some people like that.
Well, and for any female that don't have kids or don't know about kids, they said that you can get aroused by getting breastfed, which is, of course, proven fact because a lot of the adults like their breasts being fondled and licked and all that. So
mean,
you could
that's
imagine.
Understandable.
Right. So don't feel bad like, oh my God, get them off. I feel like I got turned on because of it. It's a natural thing. So if you do decide to do it and, it happens, it happens. But, now if you go overboard, then you're sick. If you go a little past the just thinking about him.
I agree because that's your child.
Yeah, then you're sick. But
Weirdo.
it's a natural thing that happened. I didn't know this. A couple of females when I lived in PA told me that.
Oh yeah,
I was like, what? And then I thought about it. Oh yeah, that is true.
that makes sense.
That's why a lot of guys joke around. Nah, you ain't gonna keep breastfeeding because what about me? I wanna get some breasts too. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta breastfeed one here and breastfeed another one here. So I don't know.
Be like, get the F away from me.
But yeah, probably until you dry off, maybe. Some of them don't dry off. Some of them even
That's
produce
true.
milk and never have a child. There were cases like that. So when do you
Well,
really
it's
do
all
it?
Hormone production, right? At the end of the day,
Right.
like your body just knows to do these things because certain chemical reactions go on in your body. Like it's just we can't control it. It's just what happens.
Yeah.
But I honestly believe that if you're a healthy mother,
Right.
then please, by all means, breastfeed your kid as long as possible. And the reason I say healthy too is because if you didn't know, when we eat things like meat and dairy,
Mm-hmm.
they are raised on farms, right? Cows and pigs, all kinds of cattle. They're raised on farms, and usually in these farms, there are big production like mills, and these let off chemicals called dioxins. And these animals are around dioxins all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when we eat their meat, when we eat their cheese, it goes into that, and now we're eating it, and those dioxins never leave our body. For
Right.
women, however, the only way that the dioxins leave your body is when you have a child and when you breastfeed.
Yeah.
But all those dioxins will go into your baby. So definitely be careful with your diet when you're breastfeeding. That especially goes for drinking, smoking, and everything like that, because that all affects your baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like Javier said there, breastfeeding is a personal choice. The mother chooses as to when she thinks she should stop breastfeeding, which is true, but she can think all she want. If she don't produce milk, she's not, she got to
Yeah.
stop. But when you're a baby, it's cute. And here's a double standard that I was thinking about.
What?
A girl would walk with her breasts out. Yeah. Put on a shirt. But then she has no shirt on with her breasts out, but she's breastfeeding. How beautiful. Wait, that's the same girl that you just said ew for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a double standard. Let the titties fly. I don't care.
No, I agree. Let the titties fly. Didn't we remember we did that episode when we spoke about laws that we didn't know were probably
Right. And like
we
you
have
can
the right to walk around
Round,
topless if we really want to.
yes.
So like at the end of the day, we're not harming anybody. We all got boobs. Like the boobs are normal.
Yeah, but I don't want to see no 12, 13-year-old kid breastfeeding and because like I posted up a picture breastfeeding in the beach or in the park. This 13-year-old, get your what? the? You better run to the store and grab
That's a
something to
healthy
drink.
ass. That's a healthy ass 13-year-old.
Oh my goodness gracious! This little girl in the photo at least was 11. At least, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why they were saying, and then you have the battle between your husband or your boyfriend or the Chio, whoever it is, battling for the other side of the breast.
Oh my god. No, but
So
another thing you brought up too was the fact that some women don't even like produce milk. So like a lot of times that's just stress, and the stress will come from the worry of not being able to produce enough milk to the point that you're not even producing at all because you're so stressed.
right,
It's
right.
like a big ass circle that just keeps going around. It's like you gotta just try not to be stressed and just accept that things will happen in its time, and that you have the capability of taking care of yourself and your child. If you just believe it'll happen, you know?
Yeah, it basically just we got an
Oh,
IG. I'm the
Calvin.
Calvin. What's going on, Cal? Gross. Calvin knows he be trying to battle for the breast too. Come on now,
Yeah.
lady. That's Calvin from XY101. But it's one of those things that you have to understand that it's a natural thing to do,
Yeah.
but not all of them could do it. You know what I'm saying? And at a certain time, not everyone wants to see it. I'm thinking 3 years old.
Then don't look.
3 years old and below is cute. 4 year old and up, it's kind of like, what is going on here, lady?
You're feeding your child.
Do you? But in some cases, are you feeding them for them to be healthy, or are you feeding them because you don't want to let go?
Okay.
Sometimes it can't. It's not your kid. It's you.
Right.
Come on, 11-year-old, 12-year-old on the beach. No, listen. It's a time for this. Well, not here, not here, not here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or here, I put some milk in the cup. Take it. There's a time to relax. That's like after a while, as a female, you'll change in front of your son and everything. But
Yeah.
after
After
your
a
son
certain
hits a
age.
certain age, you ain't gonna change in front of that kid, because no matter what, the kid can get turned on. It happens. The men, it's a hormone thing when they're getting 12 or 13. The wind touched them, and they get
You're like,
aroused.
Mommy, what's sticking out my pants?
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of kids start failing classes around 13 to 15 years old because they never want to get up to do the classwork.
Yeah, they're
You
too
know?
tired from playing
Yeah.
with them. So.
Not only that, the wind touched me. I'll take that F, lady. I'll take the F. I'm not getting up right now.
Please don't call on me.
Yeah, don't call on me. Why that desk is playing with the desk? No, it's just rising. I'm trying to bring it back down, girl. I'm trying to bring it down.
Oh my
So
god.
there's a certain age you'll stop. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just like a female. Guys, fathers would probably dress in front of them, not completely dressed. Some of them do. That's another topic I want to talk about too. Do men completely dress in front of their kids more than a woman would? No. A man will probably
don't
stay
think
with their
so either.
underwears on.
Yeah.
Even to take a shower, like, they will keep their underwears on, but a female won't. I guess a male is just feel kind of awkward,
Yeah.
to do that. And again, as you guys, as males, will you dress or even take showers with your kids fully nude? A lot of guys will probably say no. I won't. I'll be like underwears or shorts.
Yeah.
And then when they finish taking the shower, get out. Now I'm gonna take my shower. But at a certain age, that's it. No, especially a female.
Yeah.
A female about 3 years old. I'm done. I ain't taking a shower with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because at 3 years old, they start asking questions. You ain't pointing and asking questions. Get out the bathroom. We're good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Just avoid the situation completely.
All right, Calvin. He said, I got to go to work. He snuck to the bathroom just to watch the LDM show. I like that.
We love the support.
Love the support, man. No, but in all reality, when they start asking questions,
Yeah.
you pretty much going to say, no, I'm not dressing in front of this one no more. I'm not doing this in front of.
Kids
So,
are smart as hell, and they remember things like
No.
fairly well.
right. So that's basically the question, when do you stop doing stuff that you normally would do for a child? And certain things like changing, maybe 3 or 4. My wife still changes in front of my son because he doesn't ask the questions anymore. He already knows everything about a body, but
See, that's okay too. Like it's better to just teach your kids about the body instead of having them like innocent and clueless.
Right, and then feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
You know, I'm the one that be
Yo.
feeling uncomfortable. Like, yo, can I take a shower? One is want to brush their teeth. One wants to use the bathroom. I'm like, no.
But we should like as parents, you should really practice like teaching your kid about their body because you're not gonna be around to take care of them all the time. And not only that, but when you as a parent can't feel what your kid feels. So if your kid gets stomach pains, if your kid has a pain in their arm, if your kid got throat pains, they have to be able to identify all these things to you and say, "Hey, mommy, this is what's wrong with me. I feel weird. Blah 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 blah." We gotta instill intelligence into our people, okay? Into our little people. They're gonna be big people one day, and we can't have them walking around stupid like us.
Yeah, it's hard. Renato, ¿cómo está? How's it going? Renato, we're talking about what age should you stop? Well, let me put it like this: what age should you stop publicly breastfeeding a child? That's a different story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because privately, you can do what the heck you want. Nobody knows.
I say as long as the child is small enough to fit on your lap.
Yeah. You don't want a kid like this on the nipple breastfeeding and texting at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like face chat. No, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
no.
that's kind of weird. Mom, I got to blog real quick, but I'm hungry. And blogging. No, that's when you got to stop that publicly thing, you know? Like, you want to do that privately, that's on you. You want to post it up later? Hey, you can get money off of Pornhub.
Like- Oh my god.
I'm just saying, there's a trend for everything, right?
Okay, what about like your kids sleeping with you in
See,
bed?
that's another thing. My child slept next to us in his own,
like mini bed.
yeah, he had a racing bed.
Okay.
So I was the one that was like always wanting him next to the bed because I can't sleep if I know there's one in one room and one in another. I'd be like watching the door. I get panicky. So I had him there. He's the one that said, I want to sleep in my own room. So I said, all right, come on, let's go. He said, no, by myself. I was like, damn, bro, he throwing me out. He was like 2 years old. Threw me out his
Only
own.
two?
Threw me out his own room. But once in a while, he was like, are you work tomorrow? No, okay, can you sleep with me? I was like, all right. So I sleep, next to him. Sometimes oh, wait, I don't want to say it because he's probably watching.
Oh.
But sometimes I trick him. I go to sleep in my room, and then like around 4 or 5 o'clock, I go and I sneak on his bed, make him think that I'm sleeping all day with him. You know what I'm saying? So but there were times where he was like, you didn't sleep with me because I woke up, I didn't see you there. So he actually goes like this, and then if he sees you, he'll fall back to sleep.
Right.
And he's 6 years old. Around 8 or 9, but I ain't sleep with you. It's now, and he takes the whole bed. That's why I don't really sleep with him. But at 8 or 9, I don't know. 13 now, we're cutting it, bro. We're unless we're in the hotel when we're trying to save room and they only have one bed, then we're talking.
I mean, my brother's 13. He still sleeps with my mom.
Yeah? Oh, no.
She got a king size bed though, so like, are they really sleeping next to it doesn't really matter.
Kick his ass. If he's trying to take the whole bed, he getting kicked. Boop.
Oh, yeah. That was my problem. I think I slept with her till I was like 12, 11 too.
Look.
And I used to
My
take
daughter
the whole
said,
bed.
the world seen my tetas. I don't give a F. Laugh out. Yeah, she's a breastfeeder.
Yeah.
She's a breastfeeder. She even put a picture. I'm breastfeeding. I'm like, you don't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. And that's so funny because as a man, you want to see.
Be proud and loud, girl.
You want to see titties all over the place. But when it's your child or your mother's, you be like, hey, put it away. You know what I'm saying? Like
Literally.
you don't want to see it. But anybody else, you be like, what? Now, chill, bro. I'm watching. It looks so beautiful. What you watching? The baby? No, I'm trying to see if I see a nipple. You know what I'm saying? But not in the streets. Again, 11, 12 years old.
You can't control when your baby's hungry.
Yeah, but at 12 years old, yeah, you could. Here's $3. Go get a slice. Go do something, bro. Leave me
Not
alone.
if you want your baby to be healthy.
Listen, it got cheese in it,
Cheese.
It got sauce. It got the bread. It got anything you need to hold you down until we go home. So toma. You know what I'm saying? Here's $3. Go buy something. Hey, no breastfeeding that 12, 13-year-old.
Nah. I say we feed them till there's no more milk.
Right? So that means if a guy likes breast milk, and you're feeding his kid, and your guy says, "I'm next," which you got to do it, right?
No,
Why not?
because he's not a baby.
Yeah, but you're breastfeeding keeping your husband healthy too.
He
No,
could go make himself something to eat.
and he could too. He's 12, 13 years old. He should be already knowing how to cook.
That's if I'm even producing milk at that age.
See, that's what I'm saying. All the way until you unable to produce, I guess. But in public, come on, man. After 6, 7 years old, just keep it in your house because now it's starting to look kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? So, and then if you put a certain face on, I'm gonna be like, ooh, what the hell is really going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really breastfeeding or something going on?
Something
You know?
is going on.
So come on now, you don't want to hit that climax at that time that you're breastfeeding and people watching.
Yo, breastfeeding must feel wild though. Like there's literal like fluid just flowing.
Yeah, I could never
Flowing.
imagine how it would feel. Well, I had pressure in my eyes when they cleaned my eyes when I was blind, but that's a pressure, you know. I can't think about it unless it's like you're urinating or something. Maybe the same feel.
Through your nipple.
I'm saying the feeling. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know what you mean.
If anyone that breastfeeds, let us know how does it
How does it even
feel.
feel?
you know, cow's milk is cow's milk. Put it in the cup. Yeah, exactly. Put it in the cup and call it a day.
Yes, but cow's milk is for cows.
Yeah, that's what she was like. Cow's milk is for cow. Well, then I move it onto a cup and I move it onto my mouth because him said I can have milk and cookies every night. Cow's milk has been people's milk for generations, and nothing really happened. So
That's
you know.
not true.
What happened?
You don't know how many people have diabetes and high cholesterol.
That got nothing to do with the guy. That got to with them sitting their asses down, eating candy all day, drinking sodas, not exercising, not doing. That got nothing to do with cow's milk. Because I know a lot of people that don't drink milk and got diabetes.
Well, it's a factor.
Yeah, factor. That's
It is a
like a factor. You're gonna get brain damage by talking on your phone. You know how people was like, oh, don't keep the phone over here. I want to talk over here. You gotta really, really be drinking like gallons a day, you know, for it to be a factor in your life. But all the other stuff like candy and all that could give you diabetes. But diabetes mostly happen when you're overweight and not exercising.
Yeah.
You know, you can be overweight because I know a lot of people that are overweight, but they move around.
Right.
And then there's some people that's overweight, they don't move around at all. So
Right.
then that's when the diabetes come in because the sugar is just sitting there. It's not because sugar is energy and you're not burning the energy. So where the sugar is going to go? It's going to sit there.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not really the milk, but like him said, sure, I had Oreos and cookies, milk and cookies yesterday. And when I get home, there's some Oreos waiting for me too. You know, Oreos went up $5. Good Lord.
To $5.
Good Lord.
I don't eat
And the only
Oreos.
reason I brought it because I was really craving Oreos. I don't know. So someone around me, not my wife, but someone around me that I met is pregnant because I had urge for pizza the other day, urge for ice cream cake when I was in PA, and now I had urge for Oreos.
So someone's pregnant because you have all these urges.
I don't know. That's what they say. I'm just looking for the excuse that I don't look like a fat butt trying to eat everything. That's, you know, I'm just looking for that excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, Tashana said it's like a rush, kind of like when you pee. See, but longer and slower. Okay. See, so I figured, you know, it had to be something in that sense, you know.
I just thought about it.
Yeah. So now we know, guys, when you're holding it in and you pee, you know,
That's what it feels like.
it feels like when you can actually feel your pee going through, because there's sometimes you can't feel when you urinate,
Yeah.
and you be like, oh, did I finish? Oh, nope. I don't even feel it. Like, it's, you know, and it's just coming down, you know. So, yeah, I can't believe we on the LDM talking about urinating.
We talk about everything, guys.
Right? We talk about everything. So, but again, ladies and gentlemen, it's kind of hard. The hosts you put are not your names. Rhea texting. I guess she's watching.
Oh, look. It says Scott Blanchard and Lori Blander.
Oh, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, that's not us.
That's not us. That was the last show. It just popped up. Okay. That's why she was like, the host you just put up is not yours. I think
There
this
we
is
go.
us. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. You know, yeah, we don't look like a Scott, or well, maybe you look like his sister, because it's a girl's name, but I don't look like no Scott. So, but yeah, that's the LDM Radio Sports Talk. Check them out. They talk about a lot of the sports that are going on. But yeah, 13, you got to cut it. Feeding them. What about feeding them?
What do you mean?
Like here.
Well, your kid has to be able to hold the spoon and want to feed
That's when you
themselves.
stop.
Yeah.
I think that's when you stop wanting to feed them. But they 12, 13-year-old, you want to feed them?
Hell no, I gotta feed myself.
I think if they 11 on up and you're still breastfeeding them, that means you're babying them too much. To me,
Yeah.
that probably means you're probably still cleaning their clothes. You're probably picking out their clothes. You got a mother complex where you don't want to let go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a bad thing. That's a mental thing where you have to break that.
Yeah, because then they'll never be able to do ththings on their own. Like
Mhm.
they're just gonna go into the world lost.
Yeah, especially for a guy to be too much of a mama boy, because that's where it will claim up. Now there is a such thing as a mama boy, yeah, because every boy is a mama's boy. But when you're called a mama's boy, is because you probably would breastfeed in the beach at 13 years old. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I don't know either.
Once the kid grabbed the spoon, my son grabbed the spoon when he was 2 and trying to feed himself. I was like, oh, cool. I let him be, even though he made a mess. And then I fed him anyway because, he didn't get that much in his mouth. But you let him be. You let him, you let him do what they have to do. But is it the rush? Oh, okay, that was the same one. Is it the same as you wanting to do everything for them, or part of the breastfeeding issue? Because it probably starts there. I'm just thinking.
No,
No?
I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, when you start with a baby, you have to do everything for them. It's like your responsibility. You knew you had 9 months to prepare. You knew you had to do this. Like it can't do anything by itself. It will literally die without you. So I say until like the baby's able to communicate with the words and like fluently, like not that you're trying to make out what they're saying and filling in blanks for them,
Right.
but like the kid is actually able to like communicate with you and able to walk around and do things on their own. Then you start teaching them routines. Like look, every morning you go and you brush your teeth, you pick out your clothes, you wash your face, you make your bed, we have breakfast, blah blah, and then
They mimic
structure that
anyway.
every day. That's true too.
Yeah, they mimic.
Like everything they see you doing, they'll want to do it too. So if you already have a routine for yourself, you just be like, look, baby, you do it with me.
Yeah, because my son, now he's in the phrase of, what the, because that's what I always say. Every time I see something, I'm like, what the in the blue heck is going on? So now he's starting to say it, and I'm like, oh, my God.
That's hilarious.
Tashana, who you just seen up there, she's my stepchild. I raised her when she was young, and half of the things she does, I'm like, man, I did that, and now she mimics it. Like she's a sarcastic one, and she does this. She doesn't care what you think, So I'm like, okay, so it happens. But here's a fun fact: when you were saying that they will literally die without you, child can die without feeling the skin of a parent.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't know why was the I knew one of the reasons was for the child to when it's born they put it on the mother or on the father was to get that first impact.
Of course.
And it wasn't that. It's the basic that if they don't feel them, they can die.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is kind of a thing
Okay.
that I found out.
It's all like a soul tie, basically. Like I've been thinking about this all week, actually. Like if you think about it, anyone you share your DNA with, you can feel them. Like that's like with twins, like when one dies, like the other one will just know.
Right.
Like that goes with mothers and babies too. Like when the baby comes out of your womb, it needs its mother. That's why it's crying, because it's like, what the hell? Like I'm in this new place and I don't feel safe. Like that's why a baby's crying. And then when a baby begins to get older, if they don't have that motherly connection, like you start leaving your kid at daycare, you let too many people watch it, and there'll be a disconnect between you and your kid.
Yeah, that's why nannies are called moms.
Yeah, nannies especially are not the greatest choice. Like, I get people think their careers are more important, but in reality, what's your life without your kids?
Mm. Yeah, but listen, there are certain things you're not gonna do. One, you're not gonna have no 30-year-old person in a stroller. All right, stop it already. I'm tired of seeing these kids that talking about hold my scooter and then jump on the damn stroller. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't mind like let's say if you're in the type of thing like a zoo. You know, like you
Yeah,
have to walk a lot. Okay, they have that their wagon
you
now.
got little
They're supposed to
legs.
be for storage, but they put their kids in it.
Yeah,
So I can understand that. You know, like they get tired, you want to put them on. Okay, cool, because they can't walk as much as you could. That's understandable, but not because you're walking from here to grandma's house and you want to put them on the stroller, and then you have their scooter holding their scooter. No, you came with that scooter, you're gonna carry that scooter all the way around. You know what I mean? So that gotta stop. The breastfeeding at 50 years old gotta
oh my
stop.
god.
You know what I'm saying? Got- I'm
So
just
that
saying.
means you heard him. If you're a man and you're trying to
No, I'm not
give
talking about
women
men.
no,
You know,
no, no,
I'm
you
not
said
talking
at
about men. I'm
50,
talking about
so
your
nope,
child. Your child.
y'all not allowed to have any.
Listen, you can't be greedy. You can't give it all to the kid and nothing
That's
to the
literally
man.
who it's for.
Hey, we want to grow. We still growing men. We're still growing men. We like to squeeze the shaman.
Yeah, go squeeze
No,
your mothers.
no. I'm like that's why she's there. She has my child. We bonding.
Mm,
We bonding.
yeah,
It's called soul. That's
yeah, soul attachment.
you know. Hey, come on, guys. I'm trying to help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? So we need the breast assist too. So well,
Y'all got your own breast assist.
no,
Yes, you do.
we
I'm
want we
pretty
want to.
sure if you go like this, you'll squeeze something.
Oh yeah, but we want the other ones. We want to see the visual, the 3D visual this way. You know what I'm saying? It helps. It helps.
Mm.
So
Look in the mirror
so
from the side.
because it's one of the sensitive part of a female anyway. So that's why they say watch what you do. With your child. But at 13, 14 years old, mm-mm. If your kid is watching how's that spring suit magazines, like the swimwear magazines,
Okay.
at the same time breastfeeding, there's something wrong with this. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong with that picture. So yeah, until you could or you can't, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't even produce from the beginning.
That's all stress.
Right. So don't feel bad if you can't. Oh, my kid, I'm a bad mother. No, you can't. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
stress something you can't not do. My son didn't latched on for a little bit, and then after that, he didn't want no more. So I was like, okay, I guess we got to bottle feed him, and feed him and feed him. But then after a while, you can't even produce too much to feed a kid anyway. You still got to go to the powder milk or make your own baby food. That's why Spanish people, we be 2 months old talking about tomato. Here you go. Some rice,
Literally.
some beans. Toma, here's some pollo. Because we're not doing this $40 a can powder stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be hours to do 3 ounces. You know what I'm saying? This thing is, toma. We put baby food in their milk too. Because you be like, what's that orange stuff? That's baby food. That's the peaches and the carrots. Don't worry about it. Here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Really make it a little more full.
Oh, I don't know. I seen a lot of. I did it myself. Well, what are you doing? Boy's gonna cry again in 2-3 hours. With this, he good. He gonna be full. He gonna be full. Here you go. Sure. And then, okay, that sounds good. After a while, the parents be like, yeah, that sounds good. He was out for the count for like 4 hours. I was like, yeah, give him that. Then whatever you cook, give it to him too. Don't mind. Squeeze the rice like
Yeah,
a pudding
make it
thing, and
small.
bam. Because everybody, all Latin people got fed when you were about 2 months old. I don't want to hear that. 2 to 3 months old. You got a little, that one teeth came on. Oh my God.
Forget it.
That,
It's rice time.
yeah. White people, oh, that is so great. He has a tooth. Look. Not the Spanish people. Oh, he has a tooth. Yes. I'm saving money now. Hold on. Mom, you got to make another cup of rice because he can eat now. He got that one tooth. That's how we are. That one. Don't mind the beans. That's why some of them are so chubby.
Literally. I think babies, especially when they're fat, are so cute.
Oh my God. And then they lose it all when they get bigger. My son, I'll be like, "Damn, why you look so skinny?" But then I realized, damn, I was like 145 until I was like 18, 19 years old. And I ate a
No
whole lot.
way.
I ate a whole lot. But I was always like in the martial arts and the running and the thing. So my energy was like, and you keep seeing me constantly eating. But I never gained weight until like 7 years ago. I started gaining everything that I little bit by I eat. I started gaining. I was like, okay, finally I'm gaining. But
Yeah.
145 until almost 30 years old, because I was constantly running. So, and now my son looks like he's going to be like that too.
Yeah.
He's constantly doing this, constantly running. Like he don't want to stay still, even in the house. Like, why you running? He'd like, get me nervous. Watch the movie, you know. So, but again, ladies and gentlemen, LDM Radio, listen to them. You're gonna listen to our podcast. But if you don't hear it, then you can go just to ldmradio.com, click on podcast, and you can see all the podcasts there. If you have iHeartRadio, if you have iTunes, Apple, it's all on there as well. So you just pick your choice. Pick your poison, what we say. I say the best bet is just go to LDM Radio. It's right there.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Save yourself
LDMradio.com.
some work.
Yeah, same thing with the network. LDMnetwork.net, and you see all the shows. And, then you can pick whichever way you want to see it, But so far, for the radio station, is Caster FM radio. That's where everybody's hearing the LDM radio more. So I was expecting like iHeart would be like top. I guess not. So LDM Network, you will assume that Facebook or YouTube. Nope, Roku TV. So
People are liking us, huh?
yeah. So watch out for that. What we got coming up?
Music award tickets.
Oh, the Music Award tickets. So how we gonna do this? For next week, maybe. Oh, okay. We have a topic for next week. The editor and the engineer and / co-owner, blah blah blah. Next week we'll be talking about sleepovers. Do you allow your child to do sleepovers, and what age will you let them do it? That's next week's topic.
That's one of my favorites so far already.
Right? Like, what age? I don't know. I'm overprotected, so I'll be like 20, maybe. If it's a female, 25, 30.
Damn, she ain't never leaving the house.
No, I'm one of those parents that be like, you want to sleep over? Y'all come to my house.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. Like,
But
I prefer your
both
friends to come to
parents
my
can't
house.
be like that. Like, that's what I mean. Like, your parents and your friends' parents are both like, nah, you gotta come to my house.
Then
Like,
they don't be friends.
where we
They're only
going?
in school. They meet in the hallway, and then they go back to their own houses.
That's no fun. That's not fair to
Well, it's
them.
fun to play in the hallways. I used to play in the hallways a lot.
Yeah.
Laser tag, running
Now-
around.
Those project always be roach infested, right?
Sure, the
That's-
roaches be playing too. Oh yeah, I play too. And I was like, no, laser tag. You don't got a gun. I got antenna. So
Ew.
So, but you just had to be careful when you run around and the rats are looking like. The rats used to get mad at us. Like, we can't go nowhere without these guys running around. Like, man, we live here. You're not supposed to be in this building. It's like, we visiting.
Yeah, make it too much noise.
Yeah, and then also speaking about that, next week I want to speak about what is it that you did as a child that you still do now, but no one does it no more.
Okay.
Like, it's not really relevant to do anymore. Me, I take a shower with soap, the bar soap still. Everybody else is using gel.
I still use bar soap.
Yeah, not that many people using the bar soap. I feel more cleaner with the bar soap than the gel.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but a lot of people ain't doing it. So what is your thing that you do? That's be next week's conversation. So check that out. What else we got going on? Besides that, again, LDM After Dark. Check her out. She's going to be talking about a lot of stuff there as well.
Also, on the 22nd, I'm going to be having another pop-up shop in Brooklyn. If anyone wants to come out.
We don't want to go to Brooklyn.
Yes, it's going to
we were
be
just in Brooklyn too, right?
448 Wilson Avenue at Viv La Vie. There's going to be a Hawaiian luau, so if you want to come with your Hawaiian T-shirts, your grass skirts, your coconut bras, come on through. Let's party and have fun. I think it's going to be from 3:30 to 9:30 p.m.
Oh, check it out. Check it out. But yeah, we were just in Brooklyn, so watch the LDM show.
Oh
Um,
yeah, we interviewed a bunch of
Bronx,
kids,
Bronx,
Miss Teens,
Miss Teens Bronxville.
Brownsville. Yes,
Brownsville, yeah. So
it
she
was
you did your thing.
wonderful.
She did interviews with the winners and everything else. So watch for that video. Going to be coming out as well. So but this Saturday I'll be in Apollonia's Pride event that she has on
Oh yeah.
Saturday. So I forgot. I think it's the one in Controna Park or the one in this other park. Just look at the page or go to Apollonia Cruz, Queen of New York, Queen of the Bronx. I'm sorry, and check it out. But this is our third or fourth year covering it. So we're gonna cover it. Have a little fun. Check it out. It's a pride event, so don't get shocked when you see, like wondering why is all these people looking like men. It's a pride event, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh
So
my
just
God.
in case, but there are performers. There's going to be performances. There's going to be vendors and all that other stuff. So check it out. That's where I'll be at Saturday. Not too long though, but I'll be there. Again, have fun. This weekend is going to be hot, so enjoy it. Pop up those ACs, but enjoy the vitamin D as much as you could. We only have like a month and a half left.
Yeah,
Summer's going too quick.
I know. Don't rush it. Enjoy it.
It's only a month and a
last.
half. Goodness gracious, I haven't even touched the beach yet.
Ooh, I went to the beach. I stood collecting seashells for like 5 hours.
Basically I don't even go in the water in the beach. I just go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? And then I fall asleep. You know what I'm there.
And then you wake up crispy.
Right. Or if I go to the water, I'm only ankle deep.
Yeah.
Because I can still see the water.
I go for a jog down the beach and then I'll swim back.
Oh heck no.
Where I
Heck
was.
no, I'm not swimming back. Nope. Yeah. If I swim back, I gotta matter of fact have to see the water. I was like,
Oh,
cool.
so you're scared.
You know how many different type of fishes come out? You be like, that's a jellyfish. Oh, damn, it's a Kotek. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ew.
you don't know what coming through the water. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Things coming flying by. It'd be a shark or something. I don't know.
There ain't no damn shark.
Jellyfish. You don't know that.
They always be like, oh my God, there's a shark in Coney. No, there ain't.
Well, there was a shark. It was like this big.
That's what I'm saying.
It could take your toe. It could take a toe.
I will
Bow, your big
strangle
toe
that
is gone.
shark. I would literally grab it and just like.
Yeah, but it will take your
you'll
toe
be
by the time you
dead.
find out. Like, kloop, oh, I lost my big toe. And then you're going to be like, Z, Charles, it
Do
was
you
right.
even need a big toe?
I don't know, but anyway. Listen, I'm not going in that beach. You dive in the water. I remember diving in the water, my eyes be open. Or you see seaweeds and green stuff. I was like, what the hell? Nowadays, you jump in the ocean, you know exactly how it feels in the blender when you're drinking that green stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, this is what I'm drinking. Yeah, you look like you're drinking the sea. That's what you're drinking.
Yeah.
I got to see the water, clear water. That's why if I go to the Philippines again, the clear water. That's why I love pool.
Okay.
The pool I can see.
Yeah.
I swim all over the pool. I'll be and scary, and I thought it was a whale. It wasn't. It was just a person, with a blue bathing suit on and stuff like that. I thought, baby whale.
But seawater is great for purifying. Like if you just feel weird, like cleansing off in the seawater is very powerful.
Yeah, and those draws, like from the shark, is very powerful too. Listen, enjoy your